Let's talk about The Bride, starring Jessie Buckley and Christian Bale, also starring Peter Sarsgaard, Annette Bening, Jake Gyllenhaal, and Penélope Cruz. Written and directed by Maggie Gyllenhaal from Warner Brothers Pictures. As always, this review will be spoiler-free, but if you prefer to see the film in its entirety before hearing any commentary about it, please feel free to close this video out. I would ask that you bookmark it first so that you can find it easily later. Then come on back and watch this once you've seen the film. What I'm about to say, I mean in the most complimentary way possible. The Bride is truly a Frankenstein's monster of a film. It draws from so many different iterations of Frankenstein on film and in print. Obviously from the Carloff film to Mary Shelley's original text, but it also draws from other sources, from Young Frankenstein to Bonnie and Clyde to Joker to even, dare I say, Romeo and Juliet. And this patchwork of a film, it takes such big swings. And there's a lot of it that's not for everyone, but it is ambitious, it is bold, it takes risks, it is absolutely worth seeing. What makes this movie work, the stitches, if you will, that hold this thing together, give it life and drive it forward into your imagination, is this examination of suppressed rage, specifically female suppressed rage, and what happens when it finally boils over and voices are made heard. Voices that have been pushed down, silenced, ignored. How things get upended. How things get messy. How things can change for the better. It can start whole social movements. Now, like I said, this movie takes some big swings. Some of them really connect. Some of them really didn't work for me. I think this is going to be one that is not for everybody. Definitely, there are scenes of explicit violence. There are scenes of explicit sex. And yes, there are scenes that could be interpreted as sexual violence. There are things going on in this film that are going to make you uncomfortable. That's on purpose. That's what Maggie Gyllenhaal was after, making this thing and making it as a big studio film with all the bells and whistles and all the marketing. This thing is going to upset some people. I heard some people in the screening where I saw it. They said, I don't get it. Made no sense to me. Others were absolutely blown away. Count me among the folks that were blown away overall. Performances I want to call out, obviously, Jessie Buckley, fully committed. She's somebody that we're already raving about. We're talking about Hamnet in the run-up to the Academy Awards. This is just something else that shows her range. Bale is always committed, always delivers intense performances. The supporting cast here is incredible. This is the most fun I've seen Annette Bening have in quite some time. I really enjoyed her in this. And Penélope Cruz, who's become very selective with her projects, especially her English language projects. Great turn here. She's in a supporting role. She doesn't get as much on-screen time as some of the other characters, but she does inhabit a very, very important space. I could go on and on about this film's production design, its costume design. There's a lot to like here. Visually, this thing is arresting, but it's the ideas in Maggie Gyllenhaal's script and how she brings them to life on screen that I think are going to leave the biggest impression on you if you give this one a chance. The Bride is rated R, and it earns that R. Like I said, violent, sexual content, language, the whole 9 yards. Be mindful of that if you're bringing younger audiences. It is in theaters on March 6th. You can find more Film Buff Unplugged reviews and videos on Substack. Just head to fbunplugged.substack.com and subscribe for free. That way you won't miss a single post. We also have a channel on YouTube. Head to youtube.com/@filmbuffunplugged, all one word. Please give us a like on Facebook. And if you're on TikTok, you can find my review videos and more by searching for @FelixAlbuerne Jr., all one word. Thanks for watching.